Anyone want to finish the game? Come on.
You say to breathe.
Anybody?
I've done a whole load of thinking about the last episode, about Negan, about Carl, about the situation, the dilemma, and my perception of what Negan's doing. The reason I'm scared is quite complicated, and it's because of some possibilities that could happen. I was going to record a Beyond the Wall about my thoughts about Carl and my thoughts about Negan and why I thought that Negan couldn't hurt or kill Carl or Rick. I'm just getting freaking out just thinking about it. My running theory has been that Negan wants this to be effective for him and us to continue to act as his workers. Killing Rick is the worst thing you could do, and that is because this group won't function the way it does without him. And by that I mean, if you kill the leader, like, you're just sacrificing what's working right now. Now, I'm not saying it's working perfectly, but it's working a lot better than it would if Rick wasn't around. And that then, I kind of developed this safety bubble to think to myself, okay, theoretically with that same logic, it would make zero sense for him to hurt or kill Carl. And the same thing applies to Judith. Now, I'm not saying that, like, it's just those ones that would cause an issue. I genuinely believe if Negan continues to kill people, it's going to slowly keep pushing Rick to the edge of retaliation. I genuinely believe that. But if you kill someone that close to him, I genuinely believe you snap something in Rick which isn't going to be... You're not going to come back from it. And that's why I thought that he was incredibly smart by the way that he got Rick to nearly cut off Carl's arm, because I don't think he wanted him to do... I don't think he wants to break Rick completely. I think he wants to break him to the point where, like, Rick is still, like, clinging on to reality, but almost feels helpless to any kind of fight back. Does that make sense? Now, where I went wrong, I think, in the last episode is I assumed that that meant he was going to kill someone. He doesn't have to kill someone to make it put a point across. He could seriously hurt someone. You kind of just poked the bear again, and now he's going to go make a point elsewhere. So whether I like it or not, this is going to be a tough episode. That's why I'm talking beforehand, because this was supposed to be a Beyond the Wall. I still believe that Negan won't hurt Carl. He might hurt Judith, but I feel like he's not going to do anything to those three. And it's called Heart Still Beating. Splendid. God knows what that means.
Maggie.
Oh, hello, Gregory.
I know people are saying things about the other night, about how they're thinking you saved the place.
Can you just, like, go
Don't
away?
let it go to your head.
Don't let it go to your
Don't let
head.
it bother you.
I cannot wait till she is leading this
Seems
place
like it
over you.
bothers you. You gonna eat that?
Yes.
Dude,
Give it to Maggie.
you know she's pregnant.
Ooh, that's what I thought. Some sweet relief. Why is my nose getting itchy every time I start watching the show now?
Against the grain, kid. Always against the grain.
Against the grain, kid. Always against the grain. God, shut your pie hole. Wouldn't it be hilarious if, I know, okay, let me just get this out there. If they have a redemption arc for him, I'm going to hate it. But yeah, wouldn't it be funny if, like, he has some dramatic character arc and development and then I'm like, if I look back how hateful I am now. I mean, I would be very surprised. Anyway, I feel like this was the girl, Dwight's partner, that's given Daryl the key. Oh, so he is gonna go. Well, Negan's not here, so now or never. The question is, where's Dwight, though? He actually kind of looks less threatening.
Want a taste?
No. It's like he's trying to be like father figure. So bizarre. What on earth? Wait, where's that other guy?
Take over.
Hey?
We're gonna need another setting.
What? Unless he makes... Imagine he makes Rick eat... Oh my gosh. The thing is we've got to wait for Rick to come back from whatever this is.
Today and only today.
So they have to go in... Oh, they're trying to find something interesting for Negan. And yes, he still wants that.
You want to stay back? Going to pretend you didn't just say that.
Can I just... Oh my gosh. I know that we've got quite a few people that are losing faith in Rick, but can I just say, we've come a long way from that kind of pre-prison when there was that period when sort of everyone bar a few lost their faith in Rick. We've come a long way to now almost every single character that's been around Rick long enough to know him, sticking up for him, sticking by him. Like, it gives me goosebumps just thinking about it. Especially people like Gabriel, of all people. Those supposed to be things to row with? Rather than go together than one alone, not gonna lie. I take it Negan is waiting for Rick, eh? Is he gonna get kind of pissed off?
I'm not waiting for your dad anymore. I don't know where the hell he is.
Well, he's looking for stuff for you, you twit.
He's hungry. Pass the rolls.
Urge to say to use your goddamn manners. Yeah. Oh my god! He's so angry. He boils my blood! Now, actually, let me just add something here. Carl has already made a statement, which is already going to go punished. Every single person, while Negan is here, needs to be on their game. No slip.
You play your cards right, maybe I'll show you where we live. Maybe I'll buy you a sandwich.
What the actual heck?
Just tell me when.
You want to flirt with us?
You like watching haircut?
Yes.
Ooh, Eugene. Can you imagine if someone in our group... Carol! Oh, that's so... Okay, that's sweet relief. Can you imagine if someone in our group went and joined the Saviors? Imagine that. Maybe that's a way, like, imagine getting on the inside and... infiltrating. Finally, Carol Morgan.
It's just some things from the Kingdom Garden. Nectarines, some apples.
I'm good.
Hasn't Ezekiel already been coming to...
Ezekiel?
Yeah.
Apparently some people are having a hard time believing me when I say I just want to be left alone.
You know, I was trying to leave you alone, and I will.
I hold and affirm my belief. If Carol found out what was happening at home, I don't think she'd be able to live with herself of just staying like this.
Carol, hi. Morgan, I didn't expect you to be here, too. It's good you are.
Okay.
I wanted to speak to you both, actually.
This is the
It's about
guy...
something important.
Oh, this is the one that was dealing with the Saviors. Maybe he does... Could he know, like, and explain what's happening? Wait, hold on, is this the mid-season finale?
Taking on water quick, man.
Use the pointy side. Through the eye. So whoever was here was protecting all their stuff. Damn, son. Nah, wait. No. Just swim away. Just swim away. Literally gap it. Under and around. Yeah, nah, he's not dead. He's just swimming around. Wait, can they, like, walkers recognize where you are if you're underwater?
I'm okay. I'm alright.
Come on. Actually crazy that Daryl's actually trying to leave. The hell was that? Oh crap. Peanut butter? Oh, to eat. Oh, he's so hungry. Kind of disgusting, but gotta do what you gotta do. Congrats for winning, but you still lose.
Bit of a sore loser? Huh.
Still lose how? My brain last episode was not enjoying this because I was like, as much as I want Daryl to get out, like, it scares me, the idea of him trying to get out and it failing, because then like what's the next step? For him, for the group, what if he does get out, what then? Actually, that reminds me. There's a moment in the last episode when Carl looks at Daryl and Daryl, like, Negan's preoccupied. And as Carl's walking past Daryl sort of like, it sounds like he says, kill me. In which case, holy shoot. And where will Daryl go? Like, does this change anything? I still don't think we're going to attack. And we can't just stand up to them and fight. I mean, maybe we do. Maybe it does become a bloodbath. I genuinely felt like we were going to get out of this very strategically. Like, we're almost going to trick Negan. That's what I thought, at least. Who the hell is that? You still lose. Imagine he's got explosives or something. No.
You think talking won't change how this ends for you, but you don't know me.
No, she knows Negan. That's the problem.
I'm not gonna kill him today. I'm gonna change how this ends for me. That's why I'm out here alone.
We could hope.
Is that an apple pie?
How did you do that? I could smell it from outside the door.
Do you want a plate?
No, I'm good. Jesus left this morning. He told me to tell you, but I forgot.
No, he's been gone.
Okay. What?
You're lying to Maggie about Jesus.
It's for her own good.
You know what? I genuinely agree with Sasha. I don't think that Maggie needs to have any part of what's to come. And I'm so proud of Sasha for this because, oh my gosh. I genuinely thought Sasha was just going to be enraged and she was just going to sort of go out on a whim and try and kill him. But look how conservative and composed and calm. And she's thinking first and foremost above everything else, she's thinking of Maggie. I just love that about her. I just love that.
You and Maggie aren't the only ones who want to take Negan out.
No, Enid.
There are a lot of people that would want to, but equally a lot of people that are too
You
scared.
have to keep her safe.
But now I believe what he built is under threat. The Saviors.
100%, the
The
Saviors.
Saviors. A few months back, Ezekiel and a few guards met a group of them in the woods. The Saviors recognized Ezekiel's capabilities, and Ezekiel didn't want to fight, so they cut a deal. In exchange for food and supplies, no one would get hurt.
Wow.
And they never set foot inside the kingdom.
That's what I was waiting for, an explanation about that. Some people in the comments just don't know how to keep a lid on spoilers. I saw the start of a comment of someone explaining why the kingdom is the way it has to set up the way it is. Like, don't tell me that. I want to find out myself, and I would have if I just waited. Sorry. Sometimes every now and then I just have to vent about spoilers. So this is where the connection starts. Now we find out that there was a deal struck that if they supplied food on a regular basis, that they wouldn't step foot in the kingdom. But how long is that realistically going to last?
I need you to help me convince him of something. Right now,
What?
we have peace with the Saviors. But sooner or later, something's going to go wrong. Maybe
Exactly
when we
what
lie
I
down
thought.
and drop, the kingdom will fall.
Wow.
I'm asking you to help convince Ezekiel to attack the Saviors. To strike first. And destroy them.
Whoa. No. We know how that went last time. This needs to be a group thing, not just a kingdom fight saviors thing.
Is that for you? If Abraham was alive, we could fight.
I don't know, sometimes I just find it almost amazing that, I swear it wasn't long, I haven't rewatched my reactions, but I'm almost certain it wasn't long ago when I was trying to explain to people why, if the governor just left, we wouldn't need to kill him. I want to try to put this into perspective for people, because the other day I was thinking to myself, like, oh my gosh, like, why do I react the way I do? Why do I react the way I do when I watch The Walking Dead? Why do I cry? Why do I get so angry? Why do I feel so invested? Like, after all, it's just something someone's written. I think the reason I get so invested is because, of course, I feel like a part of the story and I feel like this is my family, but I think beyond that, the reason I get so invested is because I'm noticing a change in myself. Maybe a lot of people will cringe at me saying this, I don't know. Look, this show's changed my life. Like, the Dan that you saw, blind to what was to come, the Dan before that wouldn't hurt a fly, isn't me now. And I think that's why I get kind of so heated and emotional and connected, is because, like, I'm changing with the show. And yeah, I was just thinking, like, about how not long ago I was trying to convince people why we wouldn't just have to kill the governor. But now, like, hand on heart, there is no way that I can see that this goes on without Negan dying. It doesn't even matter how, just that he can't survive. Like, isn't that crazy how much that's changed? It blows my mind. And I'm sorry, I've lost train of thought now because my dog wouldn't stop licking.
We'll win. But we need to wait for the right moment.
Exactly.
Together, we need you.
Oh, I love you, man. The character development of this man is just so heartwarming. Jeez, look at Daryl, man. Holy shoot. Looks like a truck driver.
We need to attack first, and we need to do it now while we still have the advantage.
No, I just genuinely feel like it all
Carol,
needs to be all of us.
Imagine that violence and fighting is something you haven't been a part of.
You're wrong.
Probably the most capable fighter in this room.
Then it's time to fight.
No. This is something I am not a part of.
And you don't have to fight. You just have to convince Ezekiel to bring the kingdom to fight.
You're not understanding me.
The thing is I don't want Carol involved, but I know she's going to be forced to. If Carol gets involved in any way, she's going to blame herself. Like, this is the whole point, that she wanted to get away from it because she couldn't deal with what all of this meant. And poor Carol, once again, is stuck in the crosshairs of doing what's right. Well, it's not even about what's right, but what's doing what must be done. And she is going to be forced into it, and it sucks. The thing is, right, if Carol's fighting alongside us, I feel that much more confident. But it's not my choice.
I didn't want you, I didn't want Ezekiel or Morgan coming here, and I don't want anything to do with your lives or your deaths. I just want to be left alone.
What's that noise?
You're gonna choose to kill one day, Morgan. Because it will get that bad.
You know what? I think he's right, but
Why not choose now?
how can you force someone to make a
Someone you
decision?
care about.
There's peace now. I won't be a part of changing that. And maybe we can build on that.
Not with these people! When they turn on us, and they will, that blood is gonna be on your hands.
Gosh.
Maybe you're both used to that.
Thing is, he's bloody well right.
Go to.
It is going to get worse before it's going to get better, and then they are going to feel so
I don't want
guilty.
anyone else coming around or even knowing where I am.
Never meant for you to see me.
You wait, and I mean you wait until she finds out Daryl's where he is, or Carl is where he is, or the group is where they are.
Hi.
Why does it feel like in his own way he's getting ready to do something anyway?
Want a good momentum with them. Gonna try to use that. Even just to start
Exactly
trying.
what I thought.
Okay.
I haven't gotten off on the right terms with him, really. And it didn't help that his brother was the way he was, so like, it kind of set the family off on a bad note, and then I thought maybe he was going to be, yeah. It's been a bit of a rocky relationship, hasn't it?
Why'd you end it?
Just try not to think about shit. I used you.
Oh, Jesus.
Would you be up for dinner later? I really mean just dinner. No strings.
You know what?
Alright.
Okay, that makes me a bit happy. Yeah. That makes me a little bit kind of happier. Where does Daryl go? Where does he go if he gets out? Oh, no, not him. Of all people, not him.
Oh, it's cool. I swear. Buddy, you can walk right out that back gate there, and I won't say anything to anybody.
I feel a bit
just trying to
bad
get
for him
by.
almost.
Just like you. Please.
Daryl.
Okay, that I don't like.
Daryl.
Can't even. That I really, really don't like.
Ain't just about getting by here. It's about getting it all.
Oh my god. So lost. I feel so lost right now with what to feel. It felt so easy at the start of finding these people just to be like, nope, I don't like them, I don't like this place. If you're here, if you're Negan, you're lost. But then like, it's so well written to the point where like, that was my view at the start and it's slowly morphed. Like I spoke about last reaction, like it's gone like almost like like polarized. So at first I sort of saw it as like one group. So I hated Negan and I hated the Saviors and I hated all of it, everything to do with it, all of it. And then slowly they separated and my hate's on this side and like I don't know what to think's on this side and Negan went all the way over here and the Saviors went this way. And now they show me that. I didn't like that. I don't even... Fuck. My brain's all over the place. We're just gonna have to keep watching.
Let the man pass.
Oh, that's actually kind of like... I'm actually kind of excited for this.
We haven't officially met. I'm Spencer Monroe.
Whoa! Oh gosh, that was a weird what?
Hi.
Spencer. Oh my gosh. Jesus, oh my gosh, that gives me goosebumps. Anyway, maybe we got beyond the what to talk about the Saviors. We definitely do.
That's Negan. Whatever you're trying to do, you can't. You still have some choices. There's a silencer in the glove compartment.
Wow. gosh, now.
He's in your house, asshole. Waiting for you.
Shut up.
Whoa!
Oh, back off.
So we've been waiting for hours just to see what you're gonna bring us, huh?
I am getting myself a vacation home here.
Cheers to that.
Spencer's gonna get himself killed. Why do I have a really bad feeling about that? Negan is definitely too smart to be manipulated.
Good. Oh, Spencer.
You leave us a little love note?
It's not what it is. You know what pisses me off? This guy thinks he's Negan.
We didn't do that.
The thing is, right, is like, I don't know why, but like, there was a line that Negan said a few episodes ago when he was sort of like, we don't do that unless they give us a reason to. I like really was hoping, like when this guy was messing around with Enid, I was in there thinking maybe Negan has one redeeming factor and that's like, he is like literally a man for rules. And he doesn't take shit, even though he's an ass and a psychopath, and he's the only one who doesn't follow those rules. I thought maybe one redeeming trait, I won't say redeeming, but one good trait would be that he would sort mugs out like this. But no.
Don't.
Run along to Negan, Rick.
Really annoys me is how they think they're so big and tough and, oh, just because they are followers and the saviors. Oh, Aaron.
Could never do this with Rick. You would just be standing there scowling.
It's actually what I came to see you about. Talk to you about Rick.
Spencer?
Talk to me about Rick.
Surely this is not what they...
I'm not saying I agree with your methods, but I get it. But you should know that Rick Grimes has a history of not working well with others.
Why do you have to be... Like, this just annoys me.
So.
God!
He died. Not long after Rick showed up.
And that's Rick's fault. But what benefit does this have?
His ego's out of control.
I'm just feeling so frustrated right now. And I hope that this is all some
What
act.
exactly are you proposing to be done about that?
I can be the leader she was.
So I should put you in charge.
Why do I get a really bad feeling like that he's just gonna kill Aaron and him anyway?
Point made.
Not Aaron, Spencer. Point made.
My heart's still beating.
My heart's still beating. Oh, don't say that.
He is out there right now gathering shit for me to make sure I don't hurt any of the fine people that live here. He is swallowing his hate and getting shit done. That takes guts.
Something not good is about to happen.
And then there's you. If you want to take over, why not just kill Rick yourself and just take over?
I don't...
You know what I'm thinking? It's because you got no guts.
I mean, I didn't really like him, but... Rosita, please don't do what I think you're about to do.
Anyone want to finish the game?
Rosita, breathe.
Anybody?
Shit!
Oh!
What the shit? Shit! You trying to kill me? You shot Lucille!
She got in the way.
I can't watch this shit, I can't watch this shit, I can't watch this shit. Oh my god, 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 oh my... Let's just take a second and breathe. Spencer's dead. Now, I didn't like him, but I didn't want that. He was trying to manipulate Negan. Now, I don't know how legitimate his reasoning was. Like, I don't know what that was. I don't know if that was what he meant. I don't think he wanted Rick to die, but like, he doesn't want Rick in charge. I don't think he's a bad person. I just think, like I said, I've had a rocky relationship with him, but now he's dead. It doesn't even matter. He tried to trick and manipulate Negan, and it was never going to work. I feel like I'm getting a headache repeating myself. You know what's happened today? Daryl's broken out. He's also killed one of Negan's men. Carl tried to kill Negan. Spencer tried to manipulate Negan. Rosita tried to kill Negan. Oh my god. He murdered Glenn. Beat his brains out of his skull for an attempt on his life. No, not for an attempt on his life, for a punch. That's the first time that I've kind of seen Negan kill someone that's done something. Now, does he kill Rosita? I don't know. Rosita just tried to shoot him and missed. We thought he was pissed off before. Now?
So a bad boy made from scratch?
This was homemade.
Oh, and Eugene's gonna
You may
say
be
something.
Stupid, darling.
Lucille's beautiful, smooth surface is never gonna look the same. So why should yours?
Unless you tell me
Who?
who made this.
It was me.
We're about to lose Eugene, aren't we? And he's gonna
Now
stand
I
up
just
for her
think
because
you're
he loves
lying.
her. Oh,
And you lying to me? No! All right. Kill somebody.
No, it was me. No!
We had an agreement. Rick! Look, everybody, it's Rick!
Rick doesn't know anything that's happened and he comes back to this.
The people are making me lose my voice doing all this yelling.
Just calm, everyone calm, breathe.
How about a thank you?
2 dead already, 2.
Your kid? He hid in one of my trucks and machine gunned a bunch of my men down, and I brought him home, and I fed him spaghetti. Another one of your people, well, he wanted me to kill you. I took him out for you. And another one, here, she shot Lucille trying to kill me just now, so I gave you one less mouth to feed.
I think what angers me most about all of this is that it's just, I knew this was coming. I said it from the get-go. Rick is right. While we don't know the situation, while we don't have a plan, while we know no other way to keep us safe, we need to follow the rules. And Rick was bang on, but no one listened. And now the death count is at 4. And then he's going to find out that Daryl got out and that another one of his men is dead. What have we done?
Your shit's waiting for you at the gate. Just go.
Sure thing, right?
Oh.
Right after I find the guy or gal that made this bullet.
It was me.
No.
It wasn't.
Yeah, I know. I knew he was going to give himself.
It was me.
And now guess what? Imagine. Just imagine how Rosita's going to feel. He didn't even want to make it. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it. You know what's actually kind of weird? If anything, Negan should just keep Eugene. If you have someone that can make you ammunition, why on earth would you kill them? And he's beyond logic right now, which I genuinely think he is a bit beyond logic because he nearly just died. He was nearly just murdered. That was almost game over for his plan. We've just dug ourselves an even deeper hole because Negan now is not going to trust anything. The first time I ever saw him kind of worried was when Carl turned up with a gun. He's like, oh, and then he hid behind someone. Someone's just tried to kill him again. That's 2 attempts. I don't think he's going to take these risks anymore.
Lucille, give me strength. I'm going to be relieving you of your bullet maker, Rick. Let's move out!
So he is taking Eugene and not killing him.
No, no, please, just take me. No.
Rick, I ain't gonna lie. Your kitchen is a goddamn mess.
How many times is Rick gonna have to watch this before he does something?
I didn't want it to be my way. I wanted it to be ours.
Exactly. Us. When do we stop being a family?
There are more of them, even more than we thought. We're still here. The 2 of us. And we're gonna keep standing. So what do we do with that? We can fight them, Rick.
It does feel like
Find a way to beat them.
like I said, how much longer can Rick go seeing this happen?
I know that now.
I still think Rick was right, and if I could go back, I would still do exactly what Rick did. Where we've gone wrong, and I sort of theorize that this would happen, I theorize and it kind of has happened, is eventually someone will make a choice and it will force the hand, right? We'll get put into a hole that we're no longer comfortable in, and we need to do something to get out of, because we can't keep seeing people drop dead, right? The hand has been forced, or it is being forced. I genuinely feel like crap after this episode. And that's the other annoying thing as well, is like, now Rick and Michonne might be on the same page, but then you've got the kingdom, the people that are sort of biting back at the kingdom. Then you've got Sasha. Like, we still haven't all gotten on the same bloody page. Please tell me that's Daryl.
Sasha! Enid!
Oh, and look who it is as well. Oh, I've got goosebumps. I still don't feel good, because I know what this means. This is an agreement to fight. Well, I think it's safe to say that not everyone here is going to make it through this. It's really weird because it feels so like right, like it feels like it's time, but it also feels like the start of the ending. My theory from the start of this would be, like, I genuinely thought Rick was right, and you know what? In a couple of Beyond the What episodes, people did ask me whose viewpoint do I sort of side with. I hold by my belief completely. Rick was right. To follow Negan when we didn't know what to do was a smart decision, and basically obliging until we had an opportunity as a group. That was kind of the premise of my belief, right? Like, it was never going to be a long-term situation with Negan, but we needed to understand the situation before we attacked it. Every death that's happened since Rick sort of following that belief has been because people have gone against what Rick was saying. Like, if you look back on it and go, oh, what if we had just attacked from the start? We clearly weren't a group. Like, from the moment we met Negan, I think the group splintered and fractured and fell apart. It didn't recover. This is the moment when, like, the first sort of time when the group feels a bit cohesive again. It feels like we're all together since that happened. I guess there's a slight opportunity. Now, would I rather we just kept sort of doing what Rick said? At this point, I don't know. At this point, I think this is the smart thing. Like, our hand has been forced, right? Like, Negan has shown that he's gonna kill and do as he pleases when he wishes. Now that we've experienced, like, Negan sort of retaliating this many times, like, how many more people can we watch die before we say no? And so I understand why now is the right moment, but it's only the right moment because our hand has been forced, and our hand has been forced because people didn't listen at first. So I hold my belief anyway. I think Rick was leading us more than he knows, but people didn't want to listen, and that's not Rick's fault, and maybe that's just a normal thing as a human to do. People have died. I don't think there's any reason for us to keep wanting to be okay with that. This is kind of a little bit poetic actually, because I kept speaking about how if Negan was to kill Rick or Carl or Judith, like if he was to do that, he would lose Rick completely. The funny thing is I think that's just happened. It's happened a lot easier than I thought. Coming home to what he just came home to is enough to make him snap. And this is exactly what I think Negan didn't want. Yeah. So, look. That's where we are anyway. There's not much I can say. So now it has to be the fight now. But it has to be a fight the right way. Together. A group. Us. I don't even know what to say. It's just like, it just feels really weird to me that this is now manifested to a fight. Because I just genuinely feel like agreeing to fight is like agreeing to sacrifice. Not everyone will make it out. Not everyone that has agreed to do this will survive. I'm not happy that this is happening. Like, I'm happy that we've come together and we're gonna try and fight this, but I know what it means. And Eugene as well. They've now got a bullet producer. Isn't that splendid? Okay, let's just talk about this now. Let me get this across. Now with Spencer, I didn't really react. Like, I was shocked, but Spencer has annoyed me from the start. Now, I didn't want him to die. I thought he was going to get an arc, and I thought him going after Negan was actually kind of cool, you know? Like, I got, like, chills a little bit, like you guys would have seen. But then, like, almost immediately, I'm like, no, Negan will know, and this is, like, you are about to die. Now, I still don't know what to feel about Spencer, because ultimately, he didn't like Rick. He didn't agree with Rick, and he made that very clear, and he was abrasive. But I think toward the end, I don't know, like, he went out trying to save his family. Like, can you really hate that? No. I love him for that. And then Rosita taking that shot, oh my gosh, like that boiled my blood a little bit. I genuinely thought Gabriel had had gotten through to her, but clearly like her blood was boiled beyond belief. And like I said, I think that's just made it like Negan said, the hole we've just dug ourselves is that much deeper. Now the other question is this: do we keep playing along with Negan and plan what we do behind closed doors, or are we just in attack now? Are we just like head first into this war, or are we gonna play along and try and, I don't know, like I don't know what the plan of attack is now. It's crazy because this has to take a lot of thought, but it's not going to be long before Negan comes back knocking. We have to have a plan by then, otherwise he's just going to come in with weapons and shoot things up and kill more people. Yeah, look, I think I'm going to leave that there, guys, because like, I don't know what to say. I don't know if I just wasn't really ready to watch today or if it's just stumped me, but I don't really have anything I want to talk about, eh? Let's do a Beyond the War. It's a good one for the Beyond the War. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for new content every single week. And of course, follow the Instagram, Daniel Reed with 2 Ds. And yeah, come along, pond. I don't know why I said that. But anyway, that is all from me, guys. As ever, it's been more Dan. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Is that Gabriel? Oh, for the love of... And I take it this is the person that we just robbed.